What's going on, all you blood suckers? It's your two favorite Count Draculas back here for Cinephellas. I'm Count Logan Myers. This is my good mate over there.
And I am Count Henry Hill, and we are talking about Nicolas Cage and his new film playing Count Dracula, along with Nicholas Hoult playing Renfield in, that's right, Renfield.
You know when something crazy happens and someone's like, it's okay, I've seen way worse. Everything I saw you do today is going to be my way worse.
It's my least favourite part of the job.
Nick Cage, always playing something different and crazy over the top. As the past few years, he's been putting a lot of great films, a lot of great roles. But this year, him playing Dracula in Renfield is something we're really looking forward to. With the early set pictures of him just completely pale with a cape on and everything, looking like a modern Bela Lugosi. And that's exactly what he's going for in this film. There's, in the beginning of the film, you see a lot of clips from Dracula with Bela Lugosi, but with Nick Cage in there, Nicholas Hoult as well. So that's the whole vibe they're going for.
Yeah, I really liked his look too. He looked great in the role, really sold the part too. And, for some of his movies being extra cheesy, from the years past, he really took this one serious and did an excellent job as Dracula, one of the better ones that we've seen in a while, in my opinion. But he isn't really the main focus of the film. It's mainly Nicholas Holt's Renfield as Dracula's henchman, who does Dracula's dirty work, looks for his bodies for him to feed to stay young. And this is more about Renfield going out on his own, trying to find his own way, and he ends up falling in love with this traffic cop played by Aquafina, coming across a gang in there led by Ben Schwartz, the Lobo Gang, and another over-the-top performance by him. Of course, he's been in a ton of comedy movies and shows, Parks and Rec, and voicing Sonic lately. But I love him in this. And really, this film is an action comedy from the get-go, and it has a lot of humor. And I found myself laughing a lot throughout this film.
Very lighthearted, but gory at the same time. And there's a lot of great action sequences. Think of like John Wick meets Dracula. That's what you kind of get out of this, with some, more comedic bits. But Nicholas Hoult was really great. He is the focal point of this, being Renfield, the henchman, wants to get away from Dracula. He's been with him for hundreds and hundreds of years and wants to do his own thing and live his own life. And shows up in New Orleans and meets the cop as his girlfriend, and all these gangs that they come across. It turns into like shootouts and limbs getting blown off and, sucking their blood from the neck. It's just like squirting out, just like in your face and just over the top, and such a good time.
Yeah, it's exactly what I wanted from the film. A lot of blood, comedy, and some terrific performances, comedic performances. I liked the whole aspect where Renfield was Alcoholics Anonymous meetings and kind of dealing with his trauma, and talking with the therapist about it and trying to work around that he's actually Dracula's henchman, just kind of keep it in terms, and really working out his issues in the form of therapy. I liked that they did that with the film. Chris McKay directing this. Of course, he did Lego Batman movie, Lego movie. So he's a well-known comedic director, and they really brought their A game to this. I had a lot of fun with this movie. It was everything that I was hoping it was going to be. And it's a straight action comedy and a lot of gore, a lot of blood and gore, over the top, crazy parts. You see limbs being ripped off, thrown at people, having the actual, limb that was ripped off being thrown and impaling a guy, going right through his chest. Just over the top, hilarious scenes. And Nicolas Cage as Dracula, he gets some great scenes too. He looks very old when he isn't feeding enough. So I liked the makeup that they used for him, the way his teeth looked. The makeup and special effects were on point for this film for sure.
This is just a fun, all-around great movie. If you're looking for something serious, this is not a movie for you. It's Nicolas Cage playing a vampire, for Christ's sake. And you got Nicholas Hoult playing, a henchman as Renfield. So you're going to have a good time with it. And I absolutely did. This is a movie that's been on the list as well for April that I was really excited to check out. I'm glad we got to see this and see Nicolas Cage doing his thing, and seeing Nicholas Hoult putting out yet another great performance. He's, a really great actor that a lot of people don't talk about, but always love his performances. The Menu as of late, but a lot of movies he's been in since he was a kid. So I'm looking forward to his career, and this is a movie I highly recommend. So I'm going to give Renfield a 3.5 out of 5 Nick Cage hair pieces.
Pretty interesting that Nicholas Hoult is going to go on and he's shooting Nosferatu right now. So he's going to be playing in the same world, obviously a much different tone and different performance. But like you mentioned, he's been in a lot of awesome roles lately. And this one's another one. This film's fun. It's unbelievably crazy. It's wild. It's hilarious. And it goes by quick. It's a movie that you're going to throw on and have a great time with, a quick hour and a half. And I loved what they did here. Hopefully it gets a lot of love. I don't think it made quite as much as they were hoping, but I think it'll have a long shelf life once it goes to streaming and digital. So with that being said, I had a great time with Renfield, and I too am going to give it a 3.5 out of 5 Renfield hair pieces.
So I want to hear from all you bloodsuckers out there. What did you like about Renfield? What didn't you like about it? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to click subscribe. Also, check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and our website, Cinephellas.com, for the latest, greatest TV movie news and reviews.
Thank you guys so much for watching our review of the brand new horror action comedy, Renfield. We have to go back to our caskets now. Until the next Cinephellas movie review, I'm Uncle Henry Cage.
And I'm Uncle Logan Holt, signing out until the next movie review.
Cheers!